You experienced it yourself. Books that are no longer read lose their power. They fade, they're forgotten. Our ideas and our knowledge only stay alive for as long as we're read.
Okay.
Are all you books alive then?
No, even here there are books that cannot emanate magic. Some books stay dead, no matter how often you read them.
Oh, I had a math book in school once. It was just like that.
I can imagine.
I gotta go. Lots to do. Ta-da.
Goodbye, Wilbur, and take time for a good book.
Whatever.
So what else? Ooh.
And you? Who are you?
From the spirits that I called, sir, deliver me.
Aha! A suitable book. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Tell me, how did the apprentice get rid of the enchanted broom in the book again?
Back now, broom, into the closet. Be thou as thou wert before, until I, the real master, call thee forth to serve once more.
Back now, broom, into the closet. Be thou...
Okay. Look at the fireplace.
The fire is once again an ordinary fire. I don't know how long I sat in front of it and read. Must have been a long time, and yet it flew by. I think for the troll and the others, I was probably only gone a few minutes.
Might be. Let's talk to this.
Hello?
Wilbur, I've been waiting for you for a long time.
Hey, you were waiting for me?
You've been waiting for me.
Of course, for many years, since way back then.
But I don't think I've ever seen you before.
You didn't.
Of course you have. Many years in the past. It just hasn't happened yet.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Call me Emmett. Emmett, the Book of Time Travel.
Alternatively, Emmett the Scatterbrain.
I know everything there is to know about time travel.
Captain Nate travelled back in time. He had an amulet from the Archmage.
But our bewildered friend here thinks you can just zip around the time stream without the use of any magic at all.
Just into the past. The future isn't written yet. Have you never heard of the word paradox? Eh?
If it were possible, we could save those poor books from being soaked through.
Oh.
And how exactly does this all work? Time travel without magic, I mean.
Why, how all journeys with books work. You read about a time, imagine it, and then, great Scott, you're there.
Hey presto, tra-la-la. It's that simple.
Precisely. If it didn't work, I wouldn't be telling you about it.
Okay, I'd like to try.
It can't hurt to try. Send me to the past.
Are you absolutely certain? The past is a strange place.
It can be
Tell
worse.
me about it.
Well, listen. And the world was the same, and yet different.
What is
Oh my!
this?
Even the graphic went back in time. Ooh, looking good there. Oh my. Okay.
Hello? Can you still talk?
What do you mean, still?
We've always been able to speak. We are living books. And you are?
Wilbur, from the future.
Naturally.
Okay.
I'd love to see what the rest of the school looks like right now. But I'm just here to save the books, and there are more than enough things that need doing back in my time.
Okay.
There's no trace of the librarian at this point in time either. Here's a few broadhead nails. Maybe for nailing books with wooden covers. I'll take a few. Apart from everything looking so strange, not much has changed in the library. Just a few more books and a little less dust, that's all. Apart from everything looking so... Just a few more books.
Okay, look at
The
the
fire looks quite strange. The flames dance so evenly, and there's no smoke. The books are still rotten. I mean, already rotten. I haven't gone back far enough.
Alright.
Tell me, why does everything suddenly look so strange in here?
Strange? What do you mean, strange?
It's never looked any different.
But it did. In my time, it was all much sharper and somehow more detailed.
Oh, so things look sharper in the future.
Yes, it feels a little harder to move about too.
Have you suffered a knock to the head recently, my young friend?
No.
Perhaps you should consult a medicus.
Those books in the corner there, how long have they been like that?
A tragic story. A few years ago, somebody was supposed to repair a hole in the roof, but they forgot.
That's why I'm here. I just don't think I've travelled back far enough.
You don't say.
Yeah, I don't say.
A book about time travel sent me here. Where is it?
He never shut his flap about his crazy theories, so we took care of it.
I'm just going to take a little look around here.
Please yourself.
A poor little time travel.
Burying a book underneath its peers. How could you? What the others did to you wasn't very nice.
Books are very stubborn. Once you've written something in them, it's very difficult to change their mind.
Okay.
It actually worked! I'm really here!
That can't be disputed, but what worked?
The time travel, whatnot. You sent me back to this point in time.
It worked? Great Scott! It worked! I always knew it would!
Send me further back.
Send me a few more years into the past. Please.
How do I do that?
Well, you tell me about the past, and I imagine exactly what it was like.
I see. All right then. A few years ago, things were very different around here.
Oh my, that's hello? Hello? Shh, this is a library. Why are you shouting like that? But that's just it. I can't hear myself. What do you mean you can't hear yourself? The words. I'm saying it. I've been stuck. You're talking nonsense now. Talk to each other. I don't know. I couldn't read that fast, sorry. A toolbox, finally trace of our unreliable workman. Let's talk to it. It's locked. So, look at the book. Oh, you're intact. Why shouldn't we be intact? Because the whole ceiling, the rain fall through and you'll get wet. Oh, someone will take care of that. I come from the future, and let me tell you, you're in terrible danger. Oh, you youngster always have been overdramatic about everything, but we hardly been lying here for a few years, and you won't move elsewhere. Strange is, but the roof, the whole, I can't read that fast, sorry. Who the hell put up the speed of the writing there? Jesus Christ. If you'd only move just a little to the side, you stay intact. We are too old to move anyway. That's alright now. The spot can't be important, especially not when your lives are at stake. Not important. There's a place exactly right distant from the fireplace. I can't read that fast! And why the whole room is weird without having the turnaround the whole time? We're staying right here is our spot. Where's the spokesman who's supposed to be fixing the roof? I see the ladder and the tools, but I don't see the workman. Oh, he's just gone out to fetch something to eat. I'm pretty certain he won't come back. Why? In spring we only have a few years since he disappeared. Sometimes next 20 years someone will take the ladder and the... Now listen here. That's the kind of thing you say to old books. We'll probably... I'll be right back. God damn it! We'll be here. Yes, that's exactly the problem. Okay. The further time... Back then, now I'm back in the... God damn it. The ladder leads up to the gallery from here. That's probably reach the roof. Probably can reach the roof. I cannot fit the roofs. I can't hear yourself talk back. Do I know you? You're the time travel book, aren't you? No, I've only been bound by the library. I know you from the future. You're the book about time travel. Time travel? Sounds quite interesting. Yes, but it works, at least in this room. You sent me here. Me? You? Time travel? You're the only book that knows anything about it. However, that does cause a few problems. Yes, but time travel. I learned if the words will fly off my pages and read because... God damn it! Ray! But wait. How do I get... Talk to the books. Hello? What is it now? You might be a little stuck here in this time. Aren't we all? Well, yes. But I really have to go back to my own time. Us too. Everything was better in the past. Colorful pictures and I was different in the past. People still read. Could you tell me more about the back then? Of course. Everything was wonderful. You are in a brightly lit library. A fair man in Dungarees. What the hell is that? Is sleeping in front of the blazing fireplace. The distinct odor of alcohol hangs heavy in the air. Okay, so look at workman. A snoring man with stubble on his chin, wearing dirty dungarees, with some empty wine bottles beside him, and there's a strap with a key on the hanging around his neck. Okay, take the key. You try to undo the knot in the leather strap, but it's too tight to loosen. You can't untie the knot, and I can't pull the strap over his head either. I can just barely reach it. Okay, call to... no. Use the flap opening spell. The leather cord. You take your wand and perform some impressive magic. The knot in the leather strap around the drunken man's neck comes undone. The key slips from the straps and sits unwittingly